And we're back with your Beaver News. Gas prices have been spiking for weeks, and $4 gas is quickly becoming a reality across the nation. Illinois became the latest state to succumb, with motorist group AAA reporting Tuesday that the average price for a gallon of gas in the state had hit $4.03 a gallon. Prices at the pump can vary widely among states due to a number of factors. CNN Money reports that there are now 4 U.S. states with gas prices above what many economists consider a tipping point for consumers. Prices in California, Alaska, and Hawaii have been above $4 a gallon for weeks. As of Tuesday, the national average stood at $3.79 a gallon. While that's still below the $4 mark, prices are up 23% from the start of the year. A big culprit behind the surge has been oil. While gas prices typically start to rise at this time of year, $100 oil isn't helping. Based on current oil prices, there is a 33% chance that the national average gas price could hit $4 a gallon in July, said the Energy Information Administration in its April short-term energy outlook.
A former University of San Diego basketball coach, the school's all-time leading scorer, and one former player have been indicted on charges of running a bribery ring to fix college basketball games, then betting on those games in Las Vegas casinos, federal officials announced Monday. 7 other people will also charge in the indictment. CNN reports that it alleges the defendants operated an illegal sports marketing business and distributed marijuana, then used the proceeds from that to bribe college basketball players to alter the outcome of games so the defendants could bet on them. The 10 are each indicted on a single count of conspiracy to commit sports bribery, conduct an illegal gambling business, and distribute marijuana. The maximum penalty each faces is 5 years in prison and a $250,000 fine. The defendants include Thaddeus Brown, who was an assistant basketball coach at the university during the 2006-2007 season, and former players Brandon Johnson and Brandon Dowdy.
Jurors in Barry Bonds' perjury and obstruction of justice trial will return for a 3rd day of deliberations Tuesday. According to CNN, the panel failed to reach a verdict on Monday. They listened to a rereading of the testimony of Kathy Hoskins, Bond's childhood friend and later his personal shopper, Monday morning, and then returned to the jury for deliberations. Hoskins testified in the trial that she saw Bond's trainer inject him with a syringe at his home in 2002. Assistant U.S. Attorney Jeff Nadeau said in his closing arguments, quote, "His secret was so powerful that he wouldn't admit it. Defense lawyers argued that the woman lied about the incident to help her brother Steve Hoskins, also a key witness who had bitter dispute with Bonds that could have resulted in criminal charges. Major League Baseball's home run king is accused of lying to a federal grand jury in 2003 about knowingly taking anabolic steroids and getting injections from anyone but his doctors. Defense lawyers argued that prosecutors essentially entrapped Bonds with their questioning in December 2003 before the federal grand jury investigating the illegal distribution of performance-enhancing drugs to athletes.
On Friday, in Madison Heights, Michigan, an infant was accidentally served alcohol at a local Applebee's. CNN reports that the alcohol was in a mislabeled container and the child was supposed to be served apple juice. Parents of the 15-month-old noticed he was acting strange by constantly laying his head down, as well as saying hi and bye to the walls of the restaurant. The parents finally realized why he had been acting so strange when they took a sip of the boy's juice that was actually alcohol. Police were called to the scene and the infant was rushed to the hospital where he had a blood alcohol level of 0.10. The mother of the boy, Taylor Dill Reese, states, quote, "Doctors said if he had drank the whole cup, he would have died. It was unreal. You don't expect to go to a family restaurant and your 15-month-old get served alcohol," end quote, adding that she and her family will never return to the Applebee's. Police have deemed this incident as an accident and they are still investigating the matter. Applebee's also released a statement saying that the occurrence was unacceptable and are still working to figure out exactly what happened.